complaining about what a terrible bachelor he is and being a spoiled brat or whatever because they messed up the tea or whatever. And then he's kind of under his breath like my name is Sebastian. My name is Joe. I'm so special. I think I'm so great because my daddy was rich and then he died. Okay, good question.
My name's Caitlin.
It's a Caitlin club.
Do you have to pee here? Because I'll pay over.
I was wondering, when am I going to get my day with Sebastian?
Oh, well, I'm sorry, sweetie, but that's never going to happen.
Hi, my name's Elisa.
Hi, Elisa.
First, it's really nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Second of all, Ciel or young Earl, I am your grandfather.
Grandpa! I've waited for so long.
Hi, my name's Alex.
Hi, Alex.
And I was wondering, in your opinion, what was the most fun scene to record out of that film?
The most fun scene to record. Well, the scene that was definitely the one that I thought was going in a terrible direction, but didn't, was definitely the courses. I'm glad it didn't go where I thought it was going to go, because then I would have reconsidered accepting the role. But in all seriousness, I think my favorite moment in the whole series was whenever he was confronted by his parents and them asking him to join them or whatever, to let go and whatever. And whenever he said, I will never let go of my hatred. I loved that moment because in a way, in a less dark sense, I totally get that philosophy. I totally believe, when bad things happen to you, it's not something that you should just forget. That's part of who you are. Like, you kind of just have to embrace it and own it. Like, yeah, that happened to me, and I had a terrible thing happen to me, and it's made me stronger, and it's made me who I am today, and I love who I am today. You know what I mean? So I really, really, really love that scene. I would do that scene daily if I could. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Caitlin. No, I'm Megan, and I have two
Megan?
questions. Yes.
Hi, Megan.
I have two questions. First, if you were a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you be?
Pikachu!
And
I was obsessed with Pikachu when I was younger, by the way. There's definitely pictures of me when I was like 14 with Pikachu shirts, and I had like a Pikachu backpack, and I had like a Pikachu plushie, and a Pikachu pillow. I loved Pikachu.
And second, if you had a future diary of your very own, what would it be about?
Okay, so with future diaries, it's what you normally do. Mine would probably be like an album, like it would be a song, like it would be like, because I write music all the time. So it would be something musical, like I'd get a new download on my iPod, like every time I'm seeing into the future, and it's a song about whatever's happening. So probably do that. That'd be fun. Hello again.
First is, my dad wants to hear you sing and he doesn't want to go up here, so.
What, he wants to hear me what?
Sing.
Sing? Oh.
Where
What
is
does he want to hear me sing?
Where is he? Point him out. Where's he at?
Yeah. Where you at?
Where you at, Daddy? You got a claimer.
What do you want me to sing? Anything? What do you guys want me to sing?
An anime opening.
Oh wait, are there any Shin-Chan fans here?
Yes.
Okay, let's sing the opening. Okay, so when I point at you, hold on, how's it?
Perfect. Great.
Okay, you guys do the join us part, for those of you guys who know it. So I'll point at you and you have to sing join us. Woke up late this morning, a storm was really rolling, frogs and dogs were raining from the sky. Party, 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 shake your day away and you can party, 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 shake your blues away. Everybody watch Shin Chan.
And have you played Danganronpa? That's what my costume is.
Say that again?
Have you played Danganronpa?
Say it again.
Danganronpa.
I'm gonna go out and say no, since I can't recognize the title.
What makes you like it?
In the house, like part of the language tiles, like trigger, happy, everything.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
You're the prettiest Caitlin we've had yet.
No, I'm Julian.
Julian?
Yeah.
Hi, Julian.
Hi. I was wondering, a lot of anime have iffy themes and subtext and stuff. Has there ever been an anime you voice acted in or you've seen that you just sort of said, no, there's too much iffy subtext, I'm not going to voice act in it or something? You ever turned down a role because of stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. I didn't so much when I was younger, because I was like, whatever, I'm edgy, which is why I'm in so many titty shows. But once I got older, and then once I started like kind of branching out into other forms of acting, and I could pay my bills without doing those shows, I quit doing them. Like I don't like playing. I mean, it was fun at the time, and I'm glad that I did it. I don't regret it or anything, but like, I don't like playing roles where the girl's only interest is pleasing a male. Like, I feel like that's kind of messed up, and I feel like there should be more roles that are the other way around as well, to even it out at least. And so I try to steer clear of those as much as I can, or anything that just kind of devalues women. I try to stay away from those roles.
And
Now, obviously, I've done other ones already.
And also, to sort of bounce off on that in terms of subtext, Black Butler season 2 has a lot. Black Butler holds a lot of sort of yaoi subtext to it. Were you ever uncomfortable with it, especially in the second season where it really, really notched it up?
No, yaoi doesn't bother me. It's a little bit, as long as it's consensual. Yeah, the only thing that I was ever kind of iffy about was the age difference. I don't like the age difference between them. I think that's kind of messed up. But because they never really did anything, it didn't bother me really. I think if, like I said, if the corset scene went the way that I thought it was going at first, then I would have been like, whoa, hold the phone. This is not what I signed up for. But just hinting at it and whatever, I think there's so much more depth to that relationship than just like, I want to bone you. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what that relationship is about at all. And so I feel like that makes up for any sort of like, you know, subtext to whatever.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
Two questions. One, out of all the characters you've ever voiced, anime, games, whatever, which one do you feel you relate most to?
Which one do I feel is what?
You relate most to?
Oh, well, like I said before, Maho and Beck is definitely like, it's uncanny how similar my life is to hers. The fact that she grew up in two different countries, like growing up in America and then going to Japan and not really feeling totally Japanese, but not really feeling totally American. Obviously, I'm not Japanese, but I am half Honduran, and I did spend a lot of time going back and forth between countries. And the fact that her brother is a guitarist that everyone's totally obsessed with. Growing up, my brother, Chino, is an amazing guitarist. In fact, in Guitar Hero 3, Slash from Guns N' Roses did the opening, and my brother did the closing. So he's incredible. And all growing up, it was always about like, Gino the guitarist, Gino the guitarist, Gino the guitarist, which is why I kind of went off and did my own thing, and I did singing and stuff, but like how Maho talks about like, you know, it's not really her thing, like she wants to be an actress, that's kind of, it's like, I went through the same thing, it's like everyone telling you you should be a singer, but you really just want to do acting and whatever, and then like, yeah, just, and then that, she doesn't have a good relationship with her dad, and whatever, we're getting a little personal now, but yeah, like that, it blew my mind. how many similarities I had with her. I even dressed like her. There was one time that I came into work where, like, we started working and Bevins was like, oh, did you decide to cosplay as Maho today? And I was like, what? And I look at the screen and then I look at what I'm wearing and I'm like, ha! I was wearing almost exactly the same thing. Like, it was like a red shirt with a, you know, black and white striped underneath it and jeans, and my hair was the same cut and everything, and I was like, cool. But yeah, there's no other character that is as like me as Maho is, which helps because that was my first lead role I ever had, so I didn't have to do quite as much acting. It was just kind of being myself.
Yeah, and then I know you've done like directing in the moon phase and stuff like that. Which do you prefer, the directing or the acting, and what differences are there?
Well, I prefer the acting because for me, I had to make a decision if I wanted to continue directing or if I wanted to just do acting. And obviously I chose acting. And the reason for that is whenever you're a director, it takes up so much of your time. And as a result, it's a lot more rewarding. Like, I feel like I have so much more ownership with Moon Phase and the School Rumble and Black Blood Brothers and Holic and what else did I direct? I feel like there's one more that I'm forgetting. But I feel like I have so much more ownership over those because I worked so hard on them and I know those shows inside and out. Whereas when you're a voice actor, you kind of just come in, first time you're seeing it ever, do a cold read, they record it, then you're out. You know what I mean? You don't spend nearly as much time with it. So I feel like it's more rewarding in that regard. However, I prefer acting because whenever I was directing, it was all anime all the time, which I know sounds awesome, but whenever you're working that whole time and you're not just watching it for fun, it takes the fun out of it. Like, I don't enjoy watching anime nearly as much as I did whenever I was younger because it became work for me. Even whenever I'm just trying to watch it for fun, it's like I feel like I'm working because I'm just judging everything. And so I like the acting because it took me out of being able to, like, I could still do anime and still really enjoy it, but then I could also do Starcrossed. And I was on an episode of Walking Dead too. And I could do, you know, different roles and just kind of branch out a lot more. Because like I said, I get bored really easily.